Yeah, it's quite an erotic picture. I felt like on a sexual level, yes.
The picture represents more the person the poet is talking about, because they feel like they're very sexually violent.
Not necessarily.
No, not necessarily.
That
Like could even be the person who's writing it, and like
Yeah.
they're kind of grabbing themselves, and maybe there's something sort of to do with.
It kind of feels like there's an anonymity to it, like it's kind of an anonymous person because you can't see their face.
So we have the same contrast again, the contrast between like mental desire and sexual desire, and like how this coexists together and how we need both, and how important both are, especially in relation to each other. The devil could be like the strong sexual desire.
You see a man grabbing his dick, but he's dark with light parts of the picture, and it could be an angel, and it could be the devil too. Grabbing the dick is a bit devilish.
I fall in love with the devil, then I become one myself. I do not envy an angel when both of us live in hell.
Together we are happy in pain, alone, miserable in freedom. Desire is the food we feed on, jealousy, the air we breathe in.
My wishes wish for your denials. Your first yes resolves my last no. Absolute kills every if between us. What we can yields to what we must.
All true colours yearn to turn black. None of the stars miss their light. Some nights overshadow a whole life. Few days scorn how wrong seems right.
Knowledge makes little sense. This I should never know. Feelings lie more or less. I learn to feel once more.
I fall in love with you, then I become you. I die in love with you, so let me kill you.
It's about desire. Yeah, I mean, obviously it's about kind of an unhappy relationship, and how, that seems to be really overtaking this person's perspective. And it's quite intense.
The duality between like the good and the bad, and how it works together, and like how everything is combined, and how you need one to get the other. You can only have the strong feeling if you have both. Like the stronger the one feeling, the better is the other one. Only exists together, not separated.
Love and what it does with you, and then the contrast between like devil and angel, and that love is like both of it. It will make me think about everything a little bit more, and then how love is something bigger than we think it is, how it impacts our life more than we expect it to.
It's about the sort of different ways in which we love people, and like falling in love, and like the darkness in that, like happy and pain.
I fall in love with the devil, then I become one myself. I do not envy an angel when both of us live in hell. Together we are happy in pain, alone, miserable in freedom. Desire is the food we feed on, jealousy the air we breathe in. My wishes wish for your denials, your first yes resolves my last no. Absolute kills every if between us, what we can yields to what we must. All true colors yearn to turn black, none of the stars miss their light. Some nights overshadow a whole life, few days scorn how wrong seems right. Knowledge makes little sense, this I should never know. Feelings lie more or less, I learn to feel once more. I fall in love with you, then I become you. I die in love with you, so let me kill you.
Yeah, I was in love with one person who was like devil. Why he was like devil? He was eating my feelings.
I did fall in love with someone in devil, and like it was just me who was falling in love with him. Not when someone knew that he's not in love with you, but still acts that like he's in love with you just to feel, to give him something, like to take what you have, like to use you somehow. That's the devil in himself. Yeah. That's so bad, like to play with your feelings and something like that.
It kind of reminded me of myself a bit, and also my ex-relationship, because I feel like I kind of lost myself in that one. All of my emotions, or I invested so much in that relationship that I didn't even think of like what I wanted myself, and I did not consider actually my own needs and desires. And even though the ending is very drastic, so I did not kill my boyfriend. I think maybe I even myself became a devil because I did not recognize myself anymore.
Totally. It changed my vision of love. It changed my relationships like later after that person, and that's the sad part about it. Like you get scary from love. You just like have like a tolerance against love. Like you get scared, really scary, and that kind of affects you, like your relationships later with other person that they're not bad, and I think you become the devil.
Because I'm more careful now, and I don't let people come into my life that easily, and I'm more protective myself.
Yeah, this relationship definitely has changed me and changed my perspective, but mostly like on myself. Should not give up on myself when I'm in a relationship.
So I actually never really fell in love with the devil. I think it also depends on how you define the devil, like maybe devil for me or like for my situation, but not devil as itself.
I fall in love with a devil, then I become one myself. I do not envy an angel when both of us live in hell. Together we are happy in pain, alone, miserable in freedom. Desire is the food we feed on, jealousy the air we breathe in. My wishes wish for your denials. Your first yes resolves my last no. Absolute kills every if between us. What we can yields to what we must. All true colors yearn to turn black. None of the stars miss their light. Some nights overshadow a whole life. Few days scorn how wrong seems right. Knowledge makes little sense. This I should never know. Feelings lie, more or less. I learn to feel once more. I fall in love with you, then I could become you. I die in love with you, so let me kill you. I fall in love with you, then I become you. I die in love with you, so let me kill you.
I fall in love with the devil, then I become one myself. They were acting some type of way and made me act the same type of way, even though that was not my nature or how I was acting in the first place.
All true colors yearn to turn black. None of the stars miss their light. Some nights overshadow whole life. Few days scorn how wrong seems right. You remember any small bad thing, but you never remember all of the good things that other people have done to you. I guess that also works for a relationship. Like no matter how much good was in it, like some small fight or something like that can just make it all go away. This poem is one huge metaphor, actually.
Metaphors are, of course, like devil, angel, hell, and then I like how it begins with I fall in love with the devil, and then it ends with I fall in love with you.
Yeah, I do relate with the last paragraph. It's kind of like loving someone so hard that you submit your whole self to them and then you kind of lose yourself in them. Mm-hmm. And they've become the devil to me. They became the figure of this person.
Yeah.
And that sort of hatred began to build, even though I loved them so hard, you know. I guess because you hate what they've turned you into, in a way. Maybe it's not hating them, it's just hating
like how you feel and like what that makes you become.
Yeah, you hate what you've become. For sure. Yeah, I think we've all got dark sides to us.
Yeah.
I like this line, feelings lie more or less, I learn to feel once more. I don't know why, but it kind of makes me think about, what do feelings mean, and that they're not really like a truth necessarily. The feeling is not an absolute truth, it's just a feeling. It can be good, it can be bad, and you can always try to understand your own feelings more or learn to experience them in different ways. The ambiguity of feeling.
Grammatically, there's nothing sort of guiding you through it, so you do feel quite aimless almost. But maybe that's sort of mirroring the sort of feeling of, I don't know, no navigation and just aimlessly trying to navigate this love. So yeah, you're sort of like trying to find something to hang on to, but it's quite hard to.
My devil side, I would say, is kind of a bit lazy, a bit selfish, a bit insecure. The angel side is like generous and healthy and stable.
Sometimes I'm an angel, but also the devil is inside of all of us. I'm both.
Nobody is perfect, so obviously there are some bad parts in people. I think also it depends on like the degree of badness in the person. Like it can be a bit bad, but not like too much. Like
when I'm angry, I'm like a devil.
I might have this devil side. I might have it, but it's very small, and I wish it could be bigger sometimes, because I would be whether the person who suffers and not the person who makes people suffer.
Well, I think everyone has a devil side, so I mean then I would have to say yes, but then I also would say that the other person fell in love with me and I also have a devil side, so I think it goes two ways.
But I definitely think sometimes you want certain characteristics that are more devil because it's more interesting and you can get quite more the whole mystery about it.
The devil person, it's more attractive and it gives you more feelings, more more drama, more.
I think devils can be attractive, but as the poem shows, it's not healthy. So, but angels they're not so attractive in the beginning, but then later on they can become much more like welcoming and sweet.
I don't think that the devil is more attractive. I think an angel can be absolutely attractive. It's how you see somebody and what you want to see.
I like the mixture of a bad and a good boy, but like too good is not great because might get boring.
Do you like more of a bad boy but then with a bit of a soft side as well? I don't know.
I don't think you'll find a good person that's never bad and a bad person that isn't good. I think they come as a package deal, and if you're looking for one or the other, you'll probably not find either.
I don't know if I could fall in love, since I don't know if I already met someone, and I didn't really fall in love yet, so I'll see. I don't know. I hope not, but well, maybe.
I don't hope I will fall in love with someone like this, but I think that maybe it's possible.
Yeah, I would fall in love with the devil because it's my duty to show the angel in every person.